Hello everybody, this is Diane. I'm just going to have a play session right now. I'm going to spend about an hour, I hope, playing. I'm going to start with this pile of scraps and pieces that were left over from recent projects, and also this little pack that came in my order from Nine of Crones. Might as well use some of it before I have to put it all away. But these are all little pieces, so I also just grabbed a pile of stuff from my my drawer that says to make ephemera with. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play and stamp and do ephemera. So I have all these stamps that I don't get to play with very often, and some stencils. I just got a few of the stencils out. And these I've never used. And these stamp sets I've never used. So we're going to play and see what we come up with. So I'll just grab something here. Not that. That's not what I'm going to stamp on. Just grab this. Just a little skinny strip of cardstock. So a lot of these stamps, these are Stampers Anonymous Tim Holtz collection, and this one is called Field Notes. This one is called Correspondence. And this one is Fragments. But these are pretty small, so I thought they'd be great for stamping on these pieces. So let's just start with Correspondence. I like this one. It has a hand pointing and it has a label. Oh, I didn't get out my acrylic blocks. I am about to make a great big mess, just so you know, because I'm going to have stamps and pieces of paper everywhere. Get out an assortment of blocks. That one will work if I put it on diagonally. Hopefully it'll stick. So I'll be able to just fussy cut that out and glue it on things, or cut it out in a rectangle and glue it on. I'll cut a few, or stamp a few of these. So that's pretty basic, right? Don't have to do anything. I'm not going to ink it because I'm going to probably fussy cut them out. I'm going to try to clean my stamps as I go to kind of reduce the mess when I'm done. All right. I'll do, this card says polarization microscope. Let me see, I think I got out my, yeah, this thing. I don't know if there's any microscopes in here, but it's scientific stuff. No microscopes. This is a library catalog card. I don't know, I think I'll just stamp that with the lab bottles on it. Well, that didn't do very well. This one I have used. Okay, that looks pretty good. I should have pressed a little bit more down there. It's just hard to do it by hand and not wiggle it, so I didn't want to move my hands around too much. So this card I'll just use as a journaling card. So to finish it off, of course, I will ink it a little bit. Put a reinforcement on the hole. I'll just leave it like that for now till I know what I want to do with it, and then I might tie something in there or put a bulb pin or something there. All right, what else do I have here? Here's a fun card. This is a copy dyed Rolodex card. I will use something from this and something from this. Take this circle one. Do this one. I think I'll stamp it with Hello Honey from Stampin' Up. Oh, that's a pretty color. And I'll stamp this in my Timber Brown. Would that be too much having that on there? Maybe I should just put a piece of ephemera on it. This was left from a recent project. Okay, we're getting there. I have this crumbling vintage recipe here. Just for the handwriting. have to fussy cut in there, I guess. I'm a messy gluer. Sorry, I'm holding it up to my face. There we go. I like this piece. I'm trying to work quickly because I have so many scraps and I feel like I'm just wasting my time if I spend an hour and get 3 or 4 pieces done. So this is I want this to be a fast session. Just not overthink. There. Turn that light a little bit, maybe it'll help. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with these fragments, with the pretty designs on them. Okay, next, do a couple more of these little pieces in my pile here, and then maybe I'll grab something bigger. Let's do some of these. All right, again, let's play with one of the fragments. This is a damask design, isn't that pretty? I'll put that over there. And oh, I'll do one of my Simplicity ladies. Let's do this whole set with some of those fragments and Simplicity ladies. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps and 5 cards. Perfect. These stamps are from Inkadink-A-Doo. It's called Simplicity Vintage. I don't remember where I got them. I probably don't have all the ink the size of acrylic blocks that I need, but I make them work. This one is too big, obviously, but it'll work. All right, so we're going to start with the brocade, or damask. And I want to stamp it in a color, and then I'll stamp the figures in black. let's try Lovely Lipstick. Ooh, that's pretty. Love that. I expected it to be, you know, brighter pink. It's really pretty. I think it's probably about time to get a new StazOn. Didn't even think about the fact that these ladies might be too tall for these tags. She might barely fit. Well, she's a little blurry. I must have wiggled her a little bit. So I'm going to stamp her again. Because that is just too pretty to not use. I love that color with this stamp. I'm pressing down pretty hard with these rubber stamps, but the clear I shouldn't press down so hard because it kind of, they're so soft and it smushes them and doesn't give you a clear image. But I don't think that's what the problem was here. It looks like it moved a little bit. Probably while I was trying to adjust her position. And this tag looks like it's a little bit smaller because she's going to have her toes cut off. That's better. That is cute. One more thing I want to do. Okay, I like that card. And when I use it, I may attach a little piece of lace on the top for a tab. Why don't we just do that right now with a stapler? Now that tag is ready to go in a pocket. She fits on. She fits. Her toe comes off a little bit, I think. No, maybe she just barely fits. I think we're going to make them work. Is this one a little bigger? I don't think so. Okay. I'm anxious to see what the rest of these fragments look like, stamped in pretty colors. So we did that one already. Let's try this one. Lost Lagoon. It's pretty. It's not as dark as the pink. Ooh. Looks more green on this. Looks bluer here. But I like it. I might want to stamp something else on there. See what we have in this. This is my box of, I ordered these from Etsy, and I forgot the name of the shop, but it's just a hodgepodge of images. Hey girl, you're amazing. Oh, it's upside down. Every day should be this amazing. Nothing is jumping out at me. Could stamp this documented word. Or today. I'll do the word today. Just to add a little something else. And because I have all these stamps, so why not? All right, moving on. Next one. going to be sideways. That's okay. I think what I will do is stamp all of the background, and then I'll just have to get my black ink out once for the rest of them. So we did blue, we did pink. It's kind of a bluish green. Let's try Blackberry Bliss. The pink is more like a burgundy, I think, which is one of my favorite colors. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to play with these on journal pages. Let's do this one. We didn't do this one yet, did we? Did we? Yeah, we did. Let's do this one. Well, I just gravitate to my favorite colors, which are in the burgundy and blue color range. So this one is Midnight Muse. That's running low on ink, so it's a little pale, but it's pretty. And it doesn't take up a lot of space, so I think I'll do some more up here. And let's get a green one, I guess. Mossy Meadow. So we didn't do this one yet. Oh, that's nice and dark. I'm gonna stamp it like that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Love this set. I use this one for the pair of girls. Like it. And I have these two left to do. And last but not least, so you can see the lines are thicker up here and not as sharp. So, and here too. So I pressed it down a little hard, probably, and smushed the polymer down so you don't get such a crisp line. It's not blurred, it's fine, but it's just not as crisp. Okay, now I think I'll look for that stamp that said documented and put it here somewhere. Where did I see that stamp? I know I saw one. All right, well, we'll do something else. This one says, "This is wonderful." Oh, I'll just put date on it. It would also look nice if I, instead of using vintage photo around the edge, if I use the color that I stamped with. But I want to do them all the same now, in case they all go in the same journal. This, oh, there's documented. There it is. I'll put that on. No, I already did her. I'm not using this one. I'll put documented on this one. One more. I started pulling out a stamp to use and now I don't know where I put it. It was that one right there. Where'd it go? There it is. It says excellent, okay, meh, or bad. You choose. I think I need to open my door. It's getting warm in here. I don't know why I closed it. All right, so we have a set of 5 of these lovely tags, and I will add lace to the tops of them. How fun. I'll just put those in there for now so they don't get lost. Okay, I'm going to set these aside because I think I'm done with these for today. I'm going to open my door. Hope that helps a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to do something bigger. I have this tag that's already been stenciled. I probably don't want to use these little stamps on it, or maybe just a couple of them. Oh, I don't play with these enough. She's perfect to use on a big tag. Okay, I am going to put a little glue stick on this just to make sure she doesn't fall off. And I think I'm going to go back to that lipstick color. There it is. Lovely lipstick. I am not fond of how Stampin' Up! Constructs their pads. I have a hard time opening them and closing them, and I get ink all over me when I do it, but I do love their inks. I'm going to stand up and press down on this. Don't know that it's a good idea to keep these big ones in this because they didn't fit very well and it got warped a little bit by being on top of something else. I might have to come up with something else for storing those bigger stamps. I'm going to ink with this color around the edge a bit. I think that'll add a nice, like, bring the color out to the edges since it is such a big tag. I love these big tags because you have such a nice space for working in, but they don't fit in a lot of journals. They have to be a big journal to put these in. I have used them where I folded up the bottom and made a little pocket, so they would fit in more journals that way. How pretty. I'm barely touching it on the pad and very lightly rubbing it because it is saturated and dark. I think that's all it needs. I don't think I need to fill in any more. It's got stenciling there. So I think we're good with that. I think we just need something fluffy in the top. I have white and pink. cream. I think I like the cream better than the white. Got a nice little tangle here. It's two different pieces. Let's do some of the cream and this fluffy pink. I love this fluffy pink. It is difficult to tie two in because you have all your eyelashes and your fluff and everything gets tangled, but it's worth the effort, I think, to have two different fibers coming through. So first you have to poke everything through there, and then you have to find the center, the loop of both pieces. I make it big enough so I can cleanly get everything through, so that wasn't so hard. Just trim it a little bit. There, this tag is done. We're doing good. Got several pieces done. And we've been at it for 40 minutes, 42. I'm going to go back and do some more on a strip. This is really flexible. Shouldn't be this hard to pick one, right? I'm just trying to decide what I would want to stamp right on something, and or stamp it on this and cut it out. Let's do this little specimen label. I think that one will fit in that little space. Looks like a moth. I don't think I'll be keeping them in the background. I want to use up a whole bunch of these little pieces because I just don't want to put all those little pieces away. I don't want to store them. I want to use them. So this one says collect. It's not the one we just used. We used specimen. I can cut these out while I watch TV or watch YouTube sometime. I never just get to watch, just relax and watch. I'm always cutting something out or putting together fabric flips or clusters or sewing journals together. always something that I'm doing. But I don't really like to just sit and not have something to do. I don't know why. Oh, I want to play with these stencils. Tumbled glass. Let's try tumbled glass. Said I don't want to think too much, so I opened a drawer and that caught my eye. I think it might be dry. Yeah, there's not much color there, so I'm going to hold that in place and get my Distress Oxide out. I don't think I have tumbled glass in Distress Oxide, but I have Salty Ocean. Whoops. And I should be using my makeup brush for this. That shows up better. Probably should round the corners before I distress the edges, right? I think I want to put her on a bigger card. I'm going to use my vintage photo and stamp or ink this on it. The alphabet. I ordered these big sheets of Tim Holtz and these stencils from Simon Says Stamp. And I will say that it took a long time, but it says on their website that because of the coronavirus, their orders, expect a longer wait. But I got them, and I love them. So I ordered the smaller size of these. Of course, it's cheaper. You get 3 in a set. And I wanted the small ones because of the hands. I just wanted the littler hands. And I think the alphabet's nice small too. And now I need an image on here. Let's do this. Here's what the other small one looks like. this piece of ledger. Prima, it's a cardstock from Prima. So what can I do with that? Let's just try that. Make it simple. Because of the color on it and the ledger lines, I don't think I need any more than that. And when I go to use these, I can add things to them if I want to. I could, punch a hole, add some fiber, or put a tab on it or something, but I really like that. It's really cute. Okay, we got 7 minutes left, and I want to have time to review what we did, so I'll just do something really quick. Let's just do another strip. This says received. Directory, September 24th, 1944. Hopefully I can punch these so I don't have to cut out all these circles if I have the right size punch. So I leave a little space so that there's a border around it, because you usually have to do that when you're punching. Let me get my punch. This is 1 1/4. It's big. I'm not sure how big this is. This is Martha Stewart. Doesn't have the size on it. That's just about perfect. Great. I love using little circles in collages, embellishments for collages. If I got my hair in there, I'm sorry. It's kind of a mess today, but I'm going to wash it pretty soon. Okay, let's see what we did today. I did a bunch of these circles, which I just did, and I'll probably ink around them before I use them. I did this really cool card. And oh, I did ink the back. There's that one with 2 stencils layered on there and a stamp. We did some strips to cut. and a Rolodex card, and a set of these cards. And a library catalog card. And a giant tag. So that's not too bad for an hour, right? I want to keep playing, but I know I have some cleaning to do. I should go for a walk. It's already 2:16. Maybe I'll play for another half hour and then I'll go do my stuff. But I'm done with the video for now. If I think of it, I'll show you what else I made in the next video. Thank you for watching and have a creative day. Bye.